everyone.
Hello.
And we are pregnant. And we're having a girl.
You're scary. You're scaring me.
And we're very excited about it.
Yeah.
Cried all night. David even wrote her a poem.
Yes, I wrote a poem for my daughter.
What was it, Big Eyes?
Yeah, it was a story about daddies and their daughters. Daddies and their daughters.
Sorry, we have to talk a lot. Okay, this is Big Truck that is leaving, so we're going to be good after that.
Big truck.
Oh,
we're good. We're ready.
like, I'm getting more and more out of breath.
So, what do we have coming up today?
Okay, so we're going to start with me with a little Kuros workout, and then we're going to do some lats and back with David.
Yes.
So
Back
our
to
workout is going to take 10 minutes. It's going to be, like always, super simple and effective.
Wow.
I know. I'm excited about the girl thing.
She is excited.
I'm going to crash later today like
Pre-workout.
you've never
It's
seen
like
it.
Cammy hasn't had caffeine in a long time, but hearing that she's having a daughter's like pre-workout.
I haven't had caffeine in 5 months.
She made cupcakes, which jackpot.
How many cupcakes did you eat?
Almost all of them.
Yeah, you did.
Hashtag 30-day shred.
I legit hid the cupcake from him, and then later at night he had one in his hand, and I was like, "Where would you get that?"
Yeah.
I get it. We're both the same for that stuff. When we don't like, we love, so we have to hide things from each other. All right, so let's move back a little bit. Get some room and some space. You guys don't have to move back. That was for us.
That's right.
And we're gonna start stretching. So if you have a couch, let's start near of your couch. If you have some elevation,
Elevation.
here we're gonna just use the bench.
Okay.
And we're just gonna put one leg on it, let your knee drop, and we're just gonna lean forward and do a little hip circle.
This. And then oh man, I feel like this is not right.
I legit you choose this option because I know how tight you are.
This is for some reason I feel this on the front of my body.
That's not
I feel
right.
it in my chest.
It's
So
because
we're
you're
gonna
hard.
feel tight. I'm getting chest cramps doing this.
All right, now we're gonna just bring your foot on like this. I'm just gonna lean forward.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like to lean my hips into it.
And on this one, you should feel it kind of under your hamstring.
Yeah. Oh,
You like this? A little more gentle for your really tight body?
Oh, my body's so tight. Dude, your body's a wonderland.
All right, now we're going to flip to the side.
Oh, Jesus.
You're going to bring your foot up, and we're just going to lean towards your leg.
Oh, okay.
You should feel this in your groin. No, leg straight.
Yeah, but if I do it this way, I can stretch the leg that's on the ground.
What, do you feel it in here, though?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I could do this, too. Just straighten that, like, whoa.
Yeah. Little circle. Do a little circle.
I'm going to go one.
All right, we're going to switch leg.
Switching sides.
This one?
Other leg? That's the one I did, right? All right,
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
Little circle.
I don't know if it's a circle, but I feel it radiating through my soul.
You're so...
Look at this. Look at this level of flexibility. This is good. This is going to look really good at like 45, 55, 65 years old.
Well, better start working on it because you got to pick up that little girl from the floor now.
I know. 75.
All right, foot on the bench, lean forward, or Dave lean forward, and for me, I'm going to just let my body
And what would you call it? Kind of oscillate the hip? Like drive the hip forward and own the position. Right? Drive the hip forward.
Don't do that.
And own the position.
Keep it PG-13.
That's how babies are made. That's how little girls are made.
David, stop. That's so creepy. You're ruining the magic.
I'm big.
All right. Stand up on the side, legs straight. Look at that belly. It's really getting big.
I went that way the first time, so I'm going to do this one. Yeah. Okay.
I'm talking about your belly.
So, like this.
Yes.
And then I just stretch back. Wait a minute, Cam, I'm doing it right? I don't know if I'm doing it. Hold on, can you spot me? How far do you lean? How far do you
It's so annoying. Yeah. All right, hands on the bench. Gonna get your legs straight, and we're just gonna stretch our Achilles.
Okay. Do
Okay.
you want to show me?
So just like this, leg
Yeah.
straight, and then you're just gonna bend
go
and straight up.
Both
Yeah.
feet at a time, or just one leg?
Just one at a time. I feel like we're gonna push this forward and we're gonna fall.
Yeah, yep, there it goes.
Yeah. Okay. So going to lunge instead. And just
Or
stretch
you
one
can
at
do
a
this
time.
against the wall, and you stretch your Achilles, you push your hips down. Just
Just make it sexy.
yeah.
And
I like
switch
this.
legs?
I like doing this one after like a run, like at the beach.
Yeah,
I mean,
all the
pretend-
time
sometimes-
that you run.
Or sometimes I don't even run at all, and I just pretend like I just got done with the run, and I'm just like, oh, that's a great run. I'm just gonna stretch out my Achilles.
That sounds more
Just
like
gonna stretch
you.
out my Achilles to pretend like I ran.
All right.
But
Move away from me.
Okay.
And we're gonna do some arm swing.
I'm just got it. So yeah. God, my chest is so sore from yesterday. We did.
I know that ultrasound took a lot out of us, huh?
I know, but like on the chest machine, we did 5 sets to failure on that chest machine.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
We did 5 sets
Well,
of failure.
me and my crew.
You and all your crew
Yeah.
that was there
Yeah.
when we were training in the garage.
Oh gosh, definitely. So it's the late onset muscle soreness is definitely there.
All right, some shoulder circle back.
Shoulders down. Yeah. Sometimes.
Oh my God, I'll take that.
Keep doing the shoulder. Yeah. Even when she's doing
Oh
this,
gosh.
you gotta be good to your partner. Be good to your
So
partner.
tight.
Yeah. Let's go on a trip. Let's go on an adventure.
Okay. Arm circle back.
Backwards arms. Okay. This is how I actually swim. This is my swimming technique.
Yes, it is.
And usually it's accompanied
Oh, I
by
miss swimming.
help! I can't swim! Help!
Yeah, you're pretty good at. Well, I don't know.
I just sink.
I just love you. So I don't know if I'm
rapidly.
biased or not. All right, we're gonna do some twisty. Twisty.
Keep those hips loose. Oh.
All right, grab your right arm, bring it in front of you. You're just gonna stretchy.
Stretchy. No touching me. Ow! Ow, that's assault. That's assault, brother.
Switch arm.
Switching arms.
Stretchy.
Oh, stretching those titties. Kim, how many bra sizes have you gone up?
Too many.
No, do you know?
No, because I only wear sport bra right now because I'm uncomfortable and everything.
I have no idea what those letters really mean. I mean, I know that D is bigger.
A is small and then it goes up.
Yeah, so it's pretty linear. But I have no reference, so I use split sizes.
Ow.
Oh boy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
just-
get.
You just
Ow.
ran into a bench.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a bruise now.
Okay, I can hear
Mhm.
it. You want it? It's okay. Take a breath. Who's the best? Who's the best?
I'm so clumsy. All
Do
right.
you want to do a perfect air squat? Show us you do a perfect air squat.
All right, we're gonna go down in the squat.
Oh God, Jesus, such an asshole. I can't believe. Oh my God.
Hands on your feet. Try to get in your heel, my love.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
And then you're gonna put your arms on your knees.
This feels terrible on my back right now.
Really?
Yeah, because
Well, bring your feet wider. No, just bring your feet wider.
So I can do like this. Let's do this. Okay, good. My heels are down.
All right, then just go like they forward and back a little. That should help loosen up everything.
It takes me a while to be able to get down there.
All right, so let's start warming up our movement for today. I got this. Standing up fast.
Okay.
Woo! All right, so today is going to be super fun. We're gonna work for 10 minutes. On the first minute, we're gonna do some hang power clean. And on the second minute, we're gonna do some shoulder to overhead.
Shoulder overhead or just overhead pressing?
Yeah, or shoulder
Okay,
to
I thought
overhead.
you meant bench pressing. But yeah, that's cool. We can do that.
Oh, you wanna do bench press?
Well, what do you guys want to do? If you want to bench press, type it in. If you want to do shoulder press, type it in. Cammy, go look at your Instagram, see what they typed.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's see. Press or bench press?
Press or bench press. You guys got to vote.
No
First one wins.
no
First
one
one
is
to reply
voting.
wins. The first one to reply wins.
No.
Okay, look at my Instagram. Look at my
Oh,
Instagram.
there's 2 bench.
2 bench press. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the people have spoken.
The people have spoken. All right, so we're gonna do minute 1, hang power clean. At home, feel free to do full power clean. Not a fan of going all the way down with that big thing right there.
Big belly.
A big healthy girl. And minute 2, we're gonna do some bench press. So if you have dumbbell, go grab your dumbbell.
Okay.
If you don't have dumbbell, go grab your backpack.
A backpack. Okay. And when they do the bench press,
We're gonna go through the movement now.
yeah, they might be substitute push up.
Yes, if you don't have a bench, substitute for push-ups. That's a very good idea, my David.
Well, that's why they pay me the big bucks.
So we're gonna go for 10 minutes. Minute 1, hang power clean or full power clean. Minute 2, bench press or push-up, depending what you have access to at home. So we're gonna start with just the technique for the hang power clean. So you're gonna grab your dumbbell or your backpack. And what you're gonna do here, you're gonna start the movement by unlocking your knee, hinging at the hip. And as you stand up, you're gonna extend the knee, extend the hip aggressively. You're gonna shrug with your shoulder.
Your shoulders are shrugging.
Yeah, my shoulder is shrugging over my neck. And then I'm simply going to pull the dumbbell up. And here you can recatch by bringing your leg down as this gets heavy.
Yeah, so it's like a little simple jumping.
So it's like a little hinge at the hips, big jump and catch. So here, jump and catch. And that's it.
Awesome.
So let's do 5 at home.
I get to do 5?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm at home now.
And if you're using dumbbell and if you do this, just really try to think about keeping your wrists stable and strong. So don't let your wrists like flop around when you do this. So let's do 5 right now to warm up. I'm out of breath today.
You do 5 to warm up, Kimmy.
5 to warm up.
Okay.
I love that Dave.
Well, these have like a little nub on them that cuts my hand. You know that little metal piece, Kimmy?
Oh, the 35, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm
We
saying.
got those 35-pound dumbbell and there's like a little piece in
A little
it.
piece of metal that just
that
kind of
cuts,
cuts you
yeah.
every time. I don't know if this is good. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Cool. Done. Okay.
Okay, our second movement, we're going to do bench press or push-up, depending what you have access to. So, Dave, you want to be our little demo boy here?
Sure. So, the demo of the bench press?
Sure.
Okay. Take those bells off. Let me get on here. Okay. You gonna talk through it, or you want me to talk through it?
Talk through it.
Okay, so pretty simple. Don't fuck it up. 2 feet on the ground, 1 ass on the bench, your butt and your head all touching. When you press, you're gonna press up. So a couple things to think about here. First, just your elbow position. So make sure your elbows are tracking not too far out away from your body, but nice and tight. You notice my hands
Like
kind of
a
rotate here.
45-degree elbow.
About 45 degrees. You press it all the way up to a lockout. Okay, so as you're doing these, just make sure you're keeping your shoulders down and back and moving nice and smooth. The bells are pressing right over the nipple line. And the nipple is my favorite anatomy part. Can't even tell you that. Nipples. Right over the nipples.
So, elbow 45-degree, press right over the nipple, keep your shoulder pinned back.
Yes,
down.
and if there's one key word to remember about the bench press, it's nipples. Got it? Are we good? Did we
You
nail
were
it? We
so
nailed it.
annoying, yeah.
You're annoying.
Okay,
For some reason,
for
you
the push-up.
married me. For some reason, you married me, and I'm so annoying.
Yeah, well, that's
Right,
what
Right?
That's
Right?
what I get. That's what I get. All right, for the push-up, plank position.
Oh, sure. Let me say the
You are my demo.
demo. Let me see.
Plank position.
Wait, what's he doing?
So make sure your butt is not too high, not too low. Wherever it feels hard, that's pretty much where you should be. Haha. That's what she says. And
Yes!
yes.
Way to go,
You're
Cameron.
welcome. So in the push-up, Dave is going to drive his elbow back and just bring his chest down to the floor and then press right back up. When you do these, careful to not let your elbow flare too much out.
Yeah, so not like
It's
that.
not super good for your shoulder. And the other thing is don't let your hips drop down where now you look like a wet noodle.
Don't do that.
And if you're about to be a wet noodle, just drop down on your knees and keep the core tight.
Cool.
All right, so I'm gonna put their timer. We're gonna go for 10 minutes. Max hang clean on minute 1. Max bench press or push up on minute 2. And me and Dave, we're gonna start at different station and we're gonna rotate for 10 minutes. So 5 sets each. So let me put my little clock. Clocky dookie.
Cammy's little clock. Okay. Get the shoulders loose. This is gonna be a nice warm up for our pulling day, guys. Because after this, we're hitting a bunch of lat work, behind the neck pull-ups, bent over underhand rows, and chest supported row death sets.
Just make sure that.
So this is gonna be kind of a cool one to.
All right, where do you want to start, Dave?
I'll start on the hang clean. Is that cool?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought you were going to start on the bench.
No, I'll start on the hang clean. Just I don't know if it really matters, honestly, but yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I think a good goal for you guys is like maybe 20 to 30 reps each minute.
I agree.
That would be pretty cool.
But again, it depends what weight you have access to at home.
Exactly. So the workout's going to begin in approximately a half of a second.
Half of a second. I know.
Are you ready, Kim?
Yeah, but.
I'm going to pick these up. Yeah. Here, let me.
All right, get your setup going. Minute 1, hang clean. Minute 2, bench press. If you're home with someone else, have someone do one of the movement first and someone else do the other movement second. And we're going to start in 10, 20 seconds.
Let's go right now.
Oh,
There you go.
Dave, we just checked. All right, 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4,
3,
2, 1, and go.
Thanks for a second.
Here we go. Mommy CrossFit game. Super silence.
Biceps are going to be warm.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to add up fast. Yeah.
Yeah, what we might end up doing is getting on that switch.
And switch.
All right. Second round, bench press.
I am putting chalk.
Cammy is putting in her chalk.
Here we go. Second. So that was 20. I needed 30. Let me.
Woo! One round done.
switch.
Yay!
We have 4 more sets of 2, so 8 more minutes. Here we go. Try to keep
That's
moving.
getting pretty grippy already.
Yeah, my shoulder.
Shoulders are feeling super gripped out. Whew. All right, here we go.
Good job, babe.
Yeah.
And switch. I'll get mine. I know you want the rest anyway.
Woo! I'll take the rest. Man, my grip is getting already super pumped out. So round one. Okay. Here we go. Time to work. Time to work.
I have a little girl to make proud now. Woo!
Ooh, I didn't hear the bell. Okay, now I can switch. Now I can switch.
Starting round number 3. I'm definitely feeling that upper body pump.
Yeah, well, it's kind of continuous.
Here we go.
Ooh. All right. See if we can get sweating in here.
Yep. I think we're halfway through. Nice, babe.
Ooh,
How many did you get?
we're holding 20s.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
same number. Ooh,
Here we go.
here we go, Kelly.
Round 3.
Okay, grip. Pump. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh, baby. Ooh.
Oh.
The rest holding that 20. The grip starts to get tired, Cam.
Really?
Yeah,
My grip is fine.
yeah.
My shoulders are getting tired. Round number 4 out of 5.
4 or 5.
6 minutes in. Here we go. We can rest when we're done.
This is round 4, right?
Yeah. Oh. Nice, Dave.
Oh. Oh, wow. Gosh.
Almost there.
A lot of floor going on.
Here we go.
Yeah?
Almost there.
Almost this is round 4. So round
Yeah, finishing 4.
Finishing 4. Nice and smooth.
Oh.
Okay.
Woo! Last round.
Last round?
shoulders.
It's a nice little regen for the shoulders and pecs after chest day yesterday. Pump a bunch of blood in there. Helps recover.
My shoulders. Let's go.
Okay, last round.
Let's go.
Let's go, Cammy.
Let's go, David.
Let's go.
Enough bloody gagging. This is not the time to drink your water.
I'm not drinking water. Just
Come on, do your
chucking
thing.
my hands up.
It's the last one.
Just chucking my hands up. Oh,
Last minute. Last minute.
ooh, that's good.
Let's get another set of 20.
Okay. Go. Whew, pump it out.
Fifteen seconds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Ooh.
Yes.
Completed. Completed.
Completed. The task has been
Your task has been completed. Yay.
Woo.
Sweet.
Good work.
Good job, guys.
Sweet and simple.
Way to work. Shoulders warm, body
Straight
warm.
to the point.
A little conditioning, a little depletion.
My shoulder.
Yeah.
Look at these.
Pumped out, guns out.
That's right. That's how I'm gonna hold my baby with those big biceps. I'll never
Yeah.
get tired of holding
Those
her.
biceps have something to do with babies.
Yeah, because you hold them.
You hold a bicep, baby. Bicep, baby. All right, so now we're gonna get some back work in, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna throw in some of that sweet hypertrophy stuff.
My arms are smushed.
Your arms that are smushy, smushy.
Smushy, smushy.
Smushy, smushy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is a variation of a pull-up. Now, if you guys don't have a pull-up bar, that's totally fine. We're gonna show you lots of different ways to scale this. In fact, we're scaling it ourselves on lat pull-down machine. So this is gonna be behind the neck pull-ups, which means that with a little bit of a wider grip than your normal pull-up. So if you normally pull up slightly outside the shoulders, go about 3 inches wider on each side, you're gonna do a behind the neck pull-up, just breaking the plane of the bar with your head. You don't have to jam your neck into the bar. It's not necessary. But it's just gonna be breaking the plane with your head. Really great for isolating the lat, kind of force you to pull through the lat, get really wide. We're gonna work on a continuum.
What if they don't just have a bend?
So if you have a pull-up bar, most likely you'll do this band assisted because it's strict, the reps are higher, there are tempos, and just the mechanism of the movement is very challenging compared to a regular pull-up. So you can use band assistance by stringing a band across the bottom of your rack or even hanging it and putting your foot through.
Or you can just use a bench and stand on the bench and just do negative slow with your feet.
Yeah, you could do a jumping pull-up negative if you wanted to.
Don't jump if you're doing behind.
The next option, which I'm going to have Cammy show, is going to be doing these behind the neck pull-ups using a band. So I'll show you 2 different ways you can do this with the band, depending on what equipment you may or may not have access to. So Cam's going to grab a PVC pipe, and you can actually just grab that broomstick right there, Cam. And she can actually perform this on this like lat pull down machine. And I'll have you show you on the floor.
Wait.
Just so you can see.
Where am I going?
Got that? Okay, let's go right here. Okay, so what she's gonna do is she's gonna string the bar through the band. So here I'm looping the band, and now Cam is gonna give me that PVC, Cam. She's gonna put the bar through the band.
Wait, I think I used the purple one last time.
Yep. Whoops. It's okay. And when she does this, you know, you can do this with like putting a band hanging to a door jamb, just seated on the ground. So I'm gonna have Cam do this seated on the ground. And this is actually a really good setup for her to even practice this and show you guys. She's gonna set up seated away from this machine. So her back is gonna be against this. You're just gonna sit on the ground. And this is gonna give her some nice support. And she's gonna grab the PVC and pull behind her neck. That's pretty challenging for her even right there. Okay, relax for a second. Now let's say you didn't have one of these cool thick bands and a PVC pipe, but you have this really common exercise item, which is the band with the handles. This guy right here. Okay, that's totally cool too. You can do the same thing. You could even put this in a door jamb and hang it from that. And look, I'm really good at hanging these up, obviously. And Cam's gonna do the same thing, where she's gonna grab her hands right here and perform her behind the neck pulls just like that. So the important thing here is the plane of the movement. Now the way that I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna do it on my lat pull down machine just so I can get some really good loading since I have access to that. But whatever you have, understand that the magic is in the movement here, right? And we're gonna find a way to challenge you with it regardless of how much load. You can emulate this a lot of different ways. The last way you can do it is if you have a broomstick, let's say you have none of this, but only the broomstick, what you can do is, Cam, I'm gonna have you sit right in front of me. I'm gonna have Cam sit on the ground, sit there for a second. I'm gonna bring this down so you guys can see. Okay, now I'm gonna place my knee behind her back for some support so she can actually lean back against my knee. She's gonna grab the PVC and I'm gonna resist her as she pulls down. Okay, see how I'm doing that, guys? Watch a couple more times. Right? And now watch, try to pull hard as you can, Cam. Pull. She can't even pull it because I'm giving her that much resistance. So I have the ability to modulate it as much as I want because I'm much stronger than she is. And that's what I want you to take away from this session today is like, yeah, the exercises are great, Dave and Cam are good coaches, but Dave is much stronger than Camille.
And much more humble too.
You're much more humble.
Much more humble.
Okay, so first set, and we're gonna do 5 sets of these to get some good volume in here. First set is going to be 15 smooth reps. So Cam, why don't you try on that pull down? Why don't you start with like 50 or 60 pounds? And she's gonna do 15 just smooth reps. And what smooth means is it's somewhere around 2 seconds down and 2 seconds up. And she's just kind of feeling the movement. You okay there, Cam?
Yeah.
Did you like it better with that or better with the band? What was your favorite variation of the show?
The band was more challenging.
Yeah, the band for her, that band tension is like a good amount of tension for her. And plus she can balance against that seat back with her back to kind of get good leverage too. It really just isolates the lat. So, and does that feel okay on your shoulder, Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you guys who are doing this for the first time, like, feel the movement out. Don't get too heavy to start with. Feel out the movement. Make sure you're comfortable with it. And again, remember, the one rule with all of this is that Dave is stronger than Camille. That's the one rule.
And more humble.
And more humble.
And more stinky.
More stinky.
You're a lot more than me in a lot of things. So how many sets are we doing here?
I'm doing, we're doing 5 sets.
5 sets of 15 at home here. Or different sets of stuff. We'll know after. Dave is very focused right now at being stronger than me.
Good. Okay. Set 1 is done. Cool. Bring us back for Camille.
What is that, 68?
Bump her up just a little bit. Bump her up just a little. Okay, so now, second set. You get a little bit more creative here. So what I want you guys to do is you're going to do a set where we're calling it a double contraction set. So what that means is that you're going to go a half of a rep into a full rep. So for Cammie, so she's showing you here, is from the top, she'll do a half rep down, come back up, and do a full rep all the way back down to her, towards her neck. You're going to do that 10 times through. So it's 20 reps total of double contractions here. Half, full. Yep. Half, full. It's going for 10. Nice, Dan. Awesome. She's getting it. It's really good. She's got a really nice range of motion. You know, I was kind of just breaking the plane in my head, and she's really doing a good job. Makes you feel like a stretch in my pecs when I do this because it opens up your chest so much. And it's a lot of lat. It's a lot of lat work.
I love doing upper back stuff.
Upper back is where it's at. Baby got upper back.
Baby got back.
Upper back.
But she mostly has a big heart. And we saw that yesterday.
What's that?
Oh my God, her little heart beating.
Oh yeah, our baby has a
Oh.
crazy heartbeat, really fast.
135. She's a stinker. It was really hard to do the ultrasound because she wouldn't stop moving. Which I think explained why I've been so nauseous all the time. She's just moving and stretching and turning and turning. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're very happy.
Ooh, good job. Okay, cool. Done. That's set 2. Were you good with that way, Cam?
I might go heavier depending what set 3 is.
Okay, cool. So set 3, what we're going to do is we're going to start mixing some tempos together. Okay, so we're going to start to put a little bit more time under tension on the muscle. Where you're going to perform 3 reps nice and slow.
Oh, I like
So you're
that
going to
one.
do 3 reps with a 3 count down. That'll look like this. 1, 2, 3, and 3 count up. 1, 2, 3. After you do 3 of those, you'll do 3 fast reps, and you're going to do that 3 times through. So really simple. 3 slow into 3 fast, 3 times through. So now, Cammie, if I'm doing 3 slow and 3 fast, how many reps is that?
3 slow and 3 fast?
Yeah, how many reps is that?
That's 6, but I think
That's 6. Okay,
I
so
think you want to do 3 slow and 5 fast, and that's 8.
no, I don't want to do that. I want
We're
to do
doing
3 and 3,
Okay.
3 and 3. So it's 6 reps,
So
right?
it's 18 total.
So it's 18 total because we're doing 1 round. So this is one giant set. This is one set where it's 3 slow and a 3 fast, 3 times through for that one set. Now she goes 3 fast. 1, 2, 3. Now she's going back to slow. 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Now back to slow. 3. 3. 1, 2. Jabroni. There you go.
Oh.
Nice, Dan.
Yeah, you can see the range of motion
Good.
starting
Saying to get hurt. So
short
again,
down.
it's 18 total reps, and the reps that are slower are actually more challenging. They're a little bit harder than just like banging out reps. It's more time under tension.
More control.
Mm-hmm. All right, it's Dave's turn.
Dave's turn.
Sure you guys can see the jazz here. There we go. Checking out the jazz. Okay. 18 reps total, Dave Lipson. Don't touch me, Cam. You know that's illegal. It's illegal, breaking the law.
There
Okay.
you go. Can you go a little lower?
Yeah. Sorry to irritate my shoulder
Okay.
when we lower that.
3 fast. 1, 2, careful. 3. They've just banged his head on that. 3 fast. So we're doing 3 round, 3 slow, 3 fast. 3 fast. 1, 2, 3.
Good. Great. Cool. All right. Ready back to that, what was it, 60, 73 again? Okay, cool. All right, now what we're going to do is we're just going to get a good heavy set of 12 with a 3-second negative coming back up. So it's going to be down as fast as you want to come, but then 1, 2, 3 coming back up. You can bump the weight up a little heavier. Yep. There you go, Cam. And it's going to be just a nice slow negative.
All right, let's let that go.
See how it goes. We will see. 2, 3. If you guys are kind of manipulating this on a pull-up bar, that might look like more or less band assistance. That could look like not using band assistance at all. It could look like adding weight. If you guys are doing some bands, it could be adding band tension. Or with a partner, just giving more resistance.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. Nice work, Cam.
Nothing with that.
All right, Dave's up, so now we're going full
I can
stack.
feel my right side so much more than my left. Don't know if it's good or not.
And let's see, we have 15, double contraction, slow and fast, 12. Okay, so this is set number 4 that
Yes.
we're doing here. Yep.
Yes. That's right. After 3 is 4.
After 3 is 4, she says.
Good job, David.
Well, thank you, Cam. I appreciate you telling me good job. If everyone could just listen to what Cam just said to me, I did a good job.
Ooh, slow, slow, slow. There you go. Nice.
Okay, cool. That was fun. Nice. Put this back for you. How was that weight, Cam?
It was good.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna save it for Cammy. Last one we're gonna do is gonna be pretty fun. It's gonna be a drop set.
Last one's always the drop
Yeah,
set.
last one's always a drop set. Usually kind of burning down on
I
that.
like it though.
So for this drop set, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do 10 nice and heavy. So you might stick with that weight you just did or something challenging, and then you're gonna drop. So if you were doing this, say, with a pull-up, it could look like body weight reps into band assisted reps or weighted reps into body weight reps. Here, we're just gonna drop the pin. About 30% less resistance is the goal. So somewhere around there, or you could just think just lighter. You know, it could be like if you were doing this with a PVC pipe, it could look like you using 2 bands of resistance, and then you strip one of the bands off, and then you just rep it out. The goal is to go 10 into maybe about 15 to 20 immediately after when you drop it down. So, what do you think, Cam? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking about where you want to go?
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do, because you're at 70, is you might go 70 to...
80 before?
I don't know. I think you were at 70. I didn't see you do 80. You could try 80 if you
I
want.
think I was at 80.
Okay, cool. So you might go
Let's just
80.
do this, I'll just do more.
You might go 70 into 50 on this one.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay?
I'm gonna go 70 to 50, but because I want to.
Yeah, because she chose to, not because I told her it was a good idea, because obviously it's a good idea, but don't tell her that. Nice, Cam. Okay, good. You guys who are trying this with behind the neck pull-ups, be really surprised at how challenging that movement is. It's
Oh,
a
man,
really
then they pull
challenging
up
movement.
really hard. Especially range of motion.
Yes. Uh-huh. Okay. Really cool exercise for getting thick and wide in your upper back. So this is behind the neck pull downs or behind the neck pull ups. Just like the movement is really what we're targeting here.
I know this stuff really helps me with just my shoulder rehab. It's so much more demand on your shoulder flexibility, and it really helps you get a lot more in those back muscle, which I think we're keeping most of the thing in front of us. So it's really nice to do that.
Okay, here we go.
Nice and smooth, really focusing on feeling the right muscle when you do that. This is not just to bang the rep. You should really focus on feeling the right muscles.
Feel those right muscles move.
Nice. Get to 20. Get to 25.
Ooh. Nice.
Two more. Two more.
No, I'm good.
No.
Okay, so that was the behind the neck pull-ups as our first exercise. And now what we're going to do is we're going to switch. So that was kind of like upper lat work. Now we're going to work on some mid back and some lower back work. And this is really targeting not just like the width of the lats, but also the thickness and the density. So we're going to do...
I've always wanted to be thick.
Always wanted to be thick. Have that like 3D back that just pops out at you. So we're going to do a bent over row complex. I'm going to show you a couple different variations to do this. Cami is going to do it with dumbbells. So this is really easy. If you have a set of dumbbells, very easy to replicate. If you don't have a set of dumbbells, I'm going to show you how to do it with bands as well. And I'm going to do it with barbell. So we got 3 different variations we'll kind of cover and show you. All going to be very similar stuff and how we're attacking each one of these sets. So let's pull this over here. Cam, if you could get the bench out of the way.
David, Jesus.
Thanks.
Yeah, you almost dropped my computer on the floor.
Almost doesn't count. That's something you learn in sports.
Let's all learn to take accountability.
Almost. All right. All right, so bring my little rack here. I'm going to use this for my bent over rows. Get you guys lined up. Here we go. Set the rack up so that the J hooks are about a little hip height.
What time is that? 10:50.
Perfect. So 55 more minutes.
Yeah. Let's do this then. And then I'll have to go work. Work.
Flip it off, right? So. Okay. Cool. So bent over row. So what you're going to do, Cam, why don't you guys show them from the side angle here what this looks like for the bent over row. So she's going to hinge at the hip. So her chest is about 45 degrees. And then she's going to drive her elbows back, just bringing her hands right towards her hip pockets. So this is the bent over row. Now she's going to do it with dumbbells, but if she didn't have dumbbells, she could use bands. So, if she had bands like this is another way to replicate it, where she can do that on her own. She could perform the bent over row just like that. She would even like to get more tension. Cam, if you make your feet wider, that puts more tension on the band, and now she's got more constant tension on there. Or if she had one of the bands without the handles and a nice thick one, that would work really well. Even if it was just like a single dumbbell, and if she grabbed it on both ends, she could do it that way. So we're going to do bent over rows. Cam, let's do the first set is going to be 15. So you can start nice and light, maybe even with just like the 20s.
Yeah, do the band. I don't like how that felt.
All right, get the band. Get that band, girl.
I like these. But the thing that I like about band is that the resistance increases through the movement because it's more and more tension as you pull. So if you guys wonder why we do a lot of stuff with band, that's why.
Wow.
My arms are so short, I feel like I'm there's barely any range of motion.
So you guys, I don't know if you see the rack that I'm lifting on right here, but this is a rack that Cammie and I got from Rogue, right? And we put it together ourselves. And one thing that's kind of unique about it, what's unique about this rack, Cam? Like, what would you call special about it?
That's a very Cammie move. I ordered a kid's rack.
You ordered a rack for a child, for a baby rack.
It was red, and I liked that it was red.
Oh, it looks so cool.
And I didn't read the whole description.
It looks really cool. And
I like the color, and I didn't really read through it, and this is a rack for kids.
the box came, and as soon as I saw the box, I go, this is not, racks don't come in boxes this small. Like this can't be the rack. Racks usually don't weigh 70 pounds. They're usually kind of a little bit heavier than that. So, anyways, I didn't want to say anything to Cam because I didn't want her to get disappointed or anything. And then as we put it together, I go, I'm pretty sure this is a rack for a child.
And it is.
But it's okay though, because we're making it work. It could work for bench press. I don't know what the weight capacity is on it.
So this is, I guess, the first thing that we bought for our upcoming daughter.
Yeah. Yep. Now our little daughter's got a sweet rack to lift on. So as I do these, I'm just going to keep it nice and smooth. Okay.
Which terrifies me.
Watch those fingers. Cool. All right, so that was first set. Now, second set, what we're going to do is we're going to start to incorporate some half reps into full reps. So this is going to be one where Cam is going to do one of those double contraction sets where she's going to start the movement, stop, come back down, and then into a full rep. She's going to do that 10 times through.
10 times.
10 times through.
I feel like you can use the 35.
Yeah, you can go for it. You can handle it, Cam. You're a big girl.
I'm a big girl, and I'm getting bigger every day.
Yeah. Belly's fantastic.
Belly is growing at an alarming pace. It's like really blew out the last month, huh?
It did get a lot bigger. Like it really escalated quickly.
It did. It was like it's like a power push to a full-on blown belly. And I know it's nothing compared to what it's going to be.
It's gonna be awesome. Okay, ready. Half, full, half. Well, that's it, Cam. So these are double contraction reps that she's doing. I'm showing you the reps on the barbell. She's showing it to you with dumbbells. And Cammy jacked it up a little bit. She went with the 35s. You know it. Cammy.
It's hard to bring it back down. Belly.
Cammy's getting it. Good. So now I'm going to do the same thing just with my barbell. So same deal here. I really like to use straps on movements like this because it allows you to not be limited by your grip strength.
I'm going to be.
Cammy's got to pee. She always has to pee. I think that's kind of like a pregnancy thing. Am I right about that, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. Yeah, so for this one, same deal. Half and a full. Try to keep it nice and tight. There we go. Half, full. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Watch those fingers. Oh, okay, last thing I need is to lose a finger now. I think I'm watching the J hook slowly fall apart here. I don't know how long these J hooks are gonna last. The kitty J hooks. I think they're made of plastic, and I see one of them just bending right now.
Oh, okay. So maybe don't do that.
Yeah. You see it here, Cam? I think this one is bending. It's ripping through the something.
Yeah, take it off of that before it falls.
Yeah.
This is meant for kids. I don't think it's meant to do 195 down or bent over row.
Maybe not. Or maybe we send it and we say, hey, Rogue, the rack broke.
There's such a good warning on it saying to not use it unless you're using like kid stuff.
What's kid stuff? Like, how is this not kid stuff?
Put it down, please.
Okay, well, so why don't you just pause a second. Let me figure out how that's going to happen. And do your next set. That's a good idea.
Drop it.
Well, no, I'll prop it up on the bench.
What are you talking about? Do not do that. Just use a dumbbell.
Cammy, you have no idea what I'm capable of.
Oh, you're capable of destroying a lot of things at once. That's what I know.
That's fine. What we're going to do is I'll prop it
What's
up.
the next set?
So the next set, so that one was double contraction, okay?
Yes, I know.
The next set is going to be a set where you're just going to try to build to something nice and heavy. So I want you to try to get 12 good heavy reps just for some good loading. And then as we progress, this is set number 3, right? Set number 4 will be 12 heavy again. And then the last set is going to be some really tough madness, okay?
And then I'll be done.
And then you'll be done.
I'm getting tired.
She's getting tired. I am finished. David, I am finished.
12 reps.
12 reps. I am fini. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can you pull that rack out of the way, Ken? Perfect. Now he's got a little more weight on this guy.
Yeah, don't let the bar bend though.
Okay.
Don't do that, please.
All right. Cam doesn't want me to do this.
Thanks.
All right. So
Is
maybe
it
I'll.
too much to deadlift that?
Yeah, probably. It's not a good idea.
Then just use a dumbbell or something.
All right. So I'll just do dumbbell.
Thank you.
So let me grab a good heavy set of dumbbells. Maybe the big dogs, not the top dogs. Yeah, do me a favor. Can you just push this out of the way? Just roll towards the camera. Okay, all right.
Same.
guys. That was 12, right? 12 heavy?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Oh, feels good. Whew. Here we go. Oh, okay. That felt good.
Good.
Woo. All right, 12 heavy again, Cam. So now she's doing another heavy set of 12. Good. How'd that feel? Not bad. So I think for you, Cam, for the last set, I think probably the 20-pound dumbbells are going to be plenty.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to hit the set of 12, and then after I do it, we'll talk about what this last set looks like. Cammy's done this before, I think.
I'm sure I have.
Pretty nasty. It's really hard. It's a really cool complex. And we'll go through it, I guess, with the dumbbells. Yeah, and we can even spot each other when we do it. So, quick drink here.
Oh, I'm falling asleep.
Cammy's getting pregnant.
Yes.
All right.
I'm having fun.
These bells are like, they're just big. Like, they're so big, they're away from your body. All right. Let's get a good solid set of 12 in here. Whew. Next time you yawn, Cam, I'm going to make you do burpees. Then you'll have something to be tired about. All right, here we go.
That's right. Come on. Boy.
Whoa. Woo, good.
Woo!
All right. Fun. All right, so here's the last set. This is the best set of the day. You guys are going to love it. We're going to start to incorporate isometric holds into high reps. So you guys are going to do 10 reps of a bent over dumbbell row into a 10-second hold.
Oh, okay.
Immediately into 9 reps with a 9-second hold. Immediately into 8 reps with an 8-second hold. All the way down to 1. So it's hard. Yeah, let me get this Instagram Live back on. So this will be nice and challenging for you guys.
This will be our last thing today.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna go back and write some more programming and stuff for our upcoming 30-day challenge and new ebook.
Yeah, okay. Sweet, what's up, guys? Here we go. All right. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That
1,
was slow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There's no
6,
more hold.
7. That's okay. She's gonna stand up. Okay, now 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
What the?
Well, you held.
You're
You held the first
I have
rep.
1 more second to hold.
Yeah, so you held, and then you started your next rep. Do the set of 7 now.
I don't know what I did.
7. 1, 2, 3. Head up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Pick your eyes up, Cam, because you don't want your back to round. Oh, she's going to 1 dumbbell. This is exactly how you can scale it for yourself, people. If you bit off more than you can chew, or if you're just not feeling it today, you can always drop it down and get a lighter weight. 5, 6,
4, 5, 6. Gosh, Dave.
3, 7, 2, 3, 7, 8, 2, 6, 9.
Dave, seriously, jeez, I'm finished.
Okay. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Down.
You're the worst.
I am the worst, she
Just
says.
sleeping on the couch
I'm
tonight.
sleeping on the couch because I didn't count right. And that's what
You're
happens.
the worst.
The worst. Bobby's the worst.
So much counting already.
Yeah.
Don't
So-
need someone to not know how to count on top of it.
So listen, a couple things that Cammie did that you guys should just be aware of. Like if it gets too hard, just stand up, shake it out, and then go back to your set. Even if you got to put the weight down for a second, that's fine. Or even if you need to scale the weight during the set, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. The fact that you're getting the muscle to get to close to failure is awesome.
I just wanted the full range of motion.
Yeah, that's the main point.
I don't like doing.
So don't get hung up if you can't do the whole thing unbroken, or if you didn't choose the right weight to start, or if you're just feeling tired today. That's totally fine. So I'm going to try it with 60s, and just to give you an example, the 60s represent about half of the weight that I use for that heavy set of 12, right? So I did the heavy set of 12 with the 120 dumbbells. Here I'm grabbing the 60s for this, gosh, how many reps is this, Cam? 10 down to 1, that's 55 reps, right?
According to you, I don't know where you're at.
Is it 55 reps?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's 55 reps and also 55 seconds of holding.
Yeah.
Which is a lot, right? So don't feel bad if like you're not doing your 1 rep.
All right, come on, do your set.
And I think what Cammie's really trying to say is she loves me. This is gonna be, I expect this to be like really challenging for me too. Like this is not something I'm entering too lightly where I think I'm just gonna be able to breeze through this. I've seen people do this complex with a 45-pound barbell and end up crying, and not weak people either, like strong dudes, strong girls.
All right.
All right, ready?
Yes. I need you to do it because I need to go to work. Well, we're working, but we need to.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. We're doing this.
10. 5, 4, 5, 6. Do those elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 1.
Ow! Ow!
All right.
Woo!
This is it for today. I have to go inside to do all the work that I missed yesterday because of the ultrasound.
Yeah, we missed a lot of work yesterday.
I'm a little stressed
we were-
out today.
Heading out to doctors and stuff.
So thank you for tuning in. Let's see. We have if it's a real.
Good.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Check out all of our program, and we'll see you Friday.
Oh, this my whole back is just lit.
Friday, 10 a.m.
Oh, that was hard, Cammie.
I can't share it anymore on just my feed.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? See, when I end the video, it just shared to Instagram, but I can't share it on my feed anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, the live just ended.
Yours?
Yeah. Mine just ended. Sorry. My app capacity. Okay. Good. All right, guys. So, hey, we're going to finish up. We're going to finish up with the chest supported row depth sets here. Oh, that got real hard. Holy shnikes. Yeah, we're back on. Cool. So that was the complex of 10 bent over rows in a 10-second hold, 9 into 9, 8 into 8, all the way down to 1 into 1 as one giant last finisher set for the bent over row. I started with the barbell, but my kitty rack broke because I'm not a child physically. And did you hear that, Cammie? So my kitty rack broke because I'm not a child physically. And so now what we're going to do is finish with some really hard stuff. You okay, Cam?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Okay. Let's make sure she's good. So what we're going to do is it's going to be 3 sets of 30 on the chest supported row to finish off, to really pump out the lat, to kind of finish back day to day. So for this chest supported row, I'm using my incline bench. You can obviously do different things with this. I've seen some people prop themselves up on different types of items, leaning over a couch, using something else to kind of support their chest as they go. Some really cool devices specifically for chest supported row for you to crank this stuff out. But yeah, so this is going to be hard. I tell you, that last set got super duper pumpy, and this one's going to be hard too. So let's get it. It's going to be the last one on back day. Pump out. This is an easy one to do. You can do this really like as a finisher, even after your CrossFit workout. This is a sick finisher. It's going to be 3 by 30 chest supported rows with a moderate weight. So this weight should challenge me. You know, it's not crazy heavy for a set of 10, for a set of 30. It's gonna get hard. I'm not gonna use the straps on this. Doesn't really make sense. I can't even wrap in on them. So right here, the chest supported row, bam. I'm trying to get 30 right here and just crank it out. Just push blood into the middle of the back and get lat thickness. Here we go. Come on, Dave. Oh, shit balls. Oh, that was hard. Good. Good. All right, so that was set one. Not bad. This is finished. Right, take about 2 minutes between the sets. It's really high rep stuff, so it's really pumping you out here. I think, I'm looking at my dumbbells here. I think for the next set, I might really try to challenge myself and go with the 75s for 30, just to really get myself there today, as if I hadn't. But yeah, this is gonna be Pumpy Pump Town City. Woo! Oh gosh. So there's my 60. Get some of these weights organized here. Oh. First set's done. Second set's gonna be harder. You can feel it. Arms are nice and full, which is awesome. That's a good sign when you're working out. All right. Bringing out my big dogs. Oh. What am I getting myself into? What am I doing? This is just silly. Oh. All right, about 1 more minute. I'll let you chalk the hands up on this one. At the end of the session, when it does start getting hard, you're getting tired, you're feeling weaker, you just want to be done with it. This is the time that I believe makes the difference in training. Is, everyone else is going to tap out when they feel like they've had enough. And it's the athletes that hang in there and that grind in this last 15 minutes of the workout, that continue to grind, that see results. And they're training their body to not give in. They're training their mind to not give up. So this is important. Even if you fail, it's still important. All right. Come on, babe. You can do it. Lock it in. Hang it out. Come on. You got it. It's at 30. Let's get it. Come on. Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, golly. Okay. See, you can do it. Prove to yourself you can do it. Every set is an opportunity to prove to yourself you can do it. I thought I could get that. Didn't know if I would, but, you'd be surprised what you have in you, especially if you're good at getting focused and flipping a mental switch or creating some kind of trigger to bring the most out of yourself when the time is right. I like to spend most of the session having fun, laughing, keeping my spirits high, but I also like to be able to balance that with being able to lock it in hard sets like this. That makes it fun. So you can't be like that the whole session. You don't have the bandwidth mentally to bring that kind of focus to every single minute of the whole session. You got to be able to flip it on and then go back to your idle speed. And for me, having fun and staying positive and being in good spirits, it just keeps me at a really nice energy level throughout the whole session. When people start complaining, they get quiet, they kind of get their dick in the dirt, they don't show emotion. I think that's when energy starts to lull down a little bit. So keep the energy high and be able to flip it on. That was good. I got one more set of that, and then we'll be pretty much done with this jazz. This is a little taste of muscle anarchy. So the adapted version that I did today, dumbbell anarchy, which is dumbbells only. All part of our programs that blend complex hypertrophy, advanced bodybuilding methods with functional fitness and basic equipment you get in a functional fitness gym, like barbells and dumbbells and a pull-up bar. It's a cool way to kind of blend general physical preparedness or blending fitness and functionality with aesthetics and building muscle. We've got a lot of athletes in our programs now too that are sport-specific athletes, NFL guys and a lot of Major League Baseball guys that are trying to increase their hardware. They're so good at using their body for their sport, they want to just put on some size, be able to have a bigger machine to actually use. So, good. All right, last set. This is going to be hard. I know it's going to be hard. I'm going to try and get it. I want to go for 30. Chest supported rows with the 75. This is the third set of 30 to finish out. So be with me. Hey, let's dedicate this set to somebody that inspires me. Okay, I got one. I'm dedicating this set to my buddy Anton Antipov, IFBB Pro Olympia competitor, who does such a good job of balancing his lifestyle with being a professional athlete. And what's cool about him is that, this isn't something that he just does specifically for his sport. He just loves to live this way. This is his way of living. He's eating good, training hard, being healthy, being active. He's not so caught up about being in the gym. He does things like kickboxing. He loves to run. He does all kinds of stuff. So he is, in my head, the perfect model of what we're trying to do here is blending aesthetics with performance and kind of blending that really healthy, active lifestyle with having imposing physicality. So here we go, Anton. You and me, baby. Gotta get it. Anton knows nothing worthwhile comes free, right? Nobody rides for free. Touch these chickens' teeth. Gotta get them. Come on, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, baby, that hurts. Oh, shit. Good. Nice job, crew. Good work. Awesome. All right, that's it. That's our session. We hang around for a Q&A. You guys on Instagram. Rest of you guys watching live on our feed, thanks for tuning in. We cash out here. Ending the stream. There we go. You guys hang tight.